One of the hardest things for parents to do is to let their son struggle. But confidence is rarely built through comfort. It reminds me of the story of the butterfly. I'm sure you've all learned about the metamorphosis from worm to butterfly. But in part of that process, I don't know the technical term, but when it's almost a butterfly and they have wings and they're trying to break out of the cocoon, the struggle that they have to build the strength in their wings is very necessary. And so if you were actually to help that little butterfly out of the cocoon, you would actually kill the butterfly because it would not have the strength in their wings to fly. I kind of have to look at our sons like the little butterfly in the making, where all of that pressure and all of that struggle to get out of the cocoon is actually strengthening that butterfly and giving it the best possible success for life. Think about it. Think about a moment when you became strong. Was it easy? Probably not. But I'm sure you can recall a moment during this process where someone said to you, "You've got it." Boys especially need this moment. Trying something hard and failing, getting back up, trying it again, but not alone, with a trusted adult guiding them and saying, "I'm here if you need me. You've got this." This is how boys develop real confidence. Not the kind that comes from praise, the kind that comes from earned capability. Last year, my son got his first job and he worked as a lifeguard. And apparently part of the training for being a lifeguard is you have to dive into the deep end of the water and pull up, I think it's a brick maybe. You have to go down and get a brick, which is supposed to simulate getting a live person out of the water and saving them. And then you have to swim back up to the top with this brick. And if you cannot pass this challenge, then you don't become certified and you can't be a lifeguard. And so I remember my son coming home and him explaining how hard it was and he just wanted to give up. And I remember saying to him that, no, you're not going to give up. You're going to accept the challenge and you're going to have the joy and the feeling of knowing that you completed something hard when you complete it. And indeed, he did complete it. I think he did have to do it a couple times, but he did get it done and he was able to work as a lifeguard last summer. But I wanted him to have that experience of struggling and trying something hard. So those are the moments where it's easy as a parent where we can say, oh, you don't need the summer job. You can just not do it if you think it's too hard. It's no big deal. But those are the moments where we have to say, no, let them struggle. They can do it. Let them have that exhilaration on the other side of, I did it, and now I know I'm more capable than I was before. Moments like this become stories that boys will carry for a lifetime. Creating a rite of passage is yet another story that your son will carry for a lifetime, because that rite of passage will develop in him character, honor, and resilience that will build strength in him that he will use as he becomes a man. Check out my DIY Rite of Passage ebook in the link below. It will guide you step by step on how to create your unique and personal rite of passage for your son. But before we go, tell me in the comments, when was the last time your son did something hard on his own? If you're willing, add, was it hard for you to let him struggle? I'm Yolandria Tisdale with Journey to Legacy. Please like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, bye-bye.